What's up, goobers and losettes? My name is Rosa, and this is Mario Kaizo. It's a video game challenge where you take the base game of Mario and you make it impossible to beat. A paradoxical, illogical double negative that anyone can get behind. And this goober is named Germdove, who is a Mario Kaizo player. He takes these impossibly possible levels and he beats them, which is extremely impressive to watch. So much so that it's actually lowered my self-esteem and made me feel worthless. So in order to knock this guy down a peg and cure my social anxiety, there was only one thing I could possibly do. Watch him lose a game of Minesweeper. If you don't know what Minesweeper is, it's like a puzzle game. It's kind of like Sudoku, but for people who still think Slinkies are interesting in their 30s, and that's like it. But how was I gonna trick this prestige Mario Kaizo player to play a game of Minesweeper with me? Well, you idiotic genius, I have a plan. If I rebrand my entire YouTube channel to be like an interview channel, and then I make a fake email, and then I email him asking him to conduct an interview with me, during the interview, I can take screenshots of a Minesweeper game and then send it to him via Discord messaging. Then, due to social obligations, he will have to pick a tile to click on. And knowing my amazing luck, he'll click the wrong one, and I'll watch him lose a game of Minesweeper. Self-esteem restored, and content collected. It's a win-win. But I gotta make sure I ease him into it, so I'll ask him a few questions, then when the time is right, I'll strike with a Minesweeper board, and he'll never see it coming. Ah, sweet. Look at that. Both of our audio sounds perfect first try. That's what I like to hear.
Wonderful.
I know. All right. Well, I am totally ready to start when you are.
Yeah, I'm good.
For people who aren't really accustomed to the nature of Kaizo or Kaizoing, one would dare say, could you explain the difference between traditional Mario games and Kaizo Mario games for people?
Yeah, absolutely. This is something I get asked a ton. The difference, it comes down to a couple different things. So Kaizo, the designer of the levels, they put out a specific path for you to be able to follow from start to finish. Okay. And everything that's in the level is there to be used as an obstacle to make progress. Okay. Versus traditional Mario, you might have enemies that are just there as a hazard to the player. You don't actually have to use them to make progress. You'll get things like power-ups that you don't actually need in order to finish the level. It's a matter of building levels by necessity. You only have the things that you need to be able to finish a stage in Kaizo. How important would you say practice is in becoming a skilled Mario Kaizo player? Because obviously most people can do it overnight, but for those very select few people, how important do you think practice is? And how would you recommend getting in this practice? It's super duper important. You don't become a skilled gamer overnight in basically anything. Nobody starts out good at any game they play. If I was going to recommend a path for somebody to get into playing hard Mario, it would be start with the very basics. Play the vanilla regular games. You really have to get a good feel for how the character moves before you can start doing the really, really tricky stuff. Another really helpful thing is to start with some of the tutorial ROM hacks that are out there.
After I eased him in with a few questions, I knew it was time to strike. I took a screenshot of the Minesweeper board and I sent it to him in the Discord chat. I guess we can just get started on the next question. Hypothetically speaking, this is totally a hypothetical. If you saw this image, I just sent it in the Discord, what tile would you click on next? Just a hypothetical for you. But then I noticed something. Something was off. I looked at the bottom of my taskbar and I saw it. My OBS wasn't recording. I didn't even record the first part of the interview. How was I gonna prove to the world that I was better than Germdove without any video evidence? But before I could fix my error, he had already selected a tile.
I am a little out of practice on Minesweeper, but I would probably do the empty tile to the left of the topmost one.
Super. Next question. I had lost the element of surprise, and I was made a fool. And to make matters worse, he didn't even pick a wrong tile. Turns out he actually knows how to play Minesweeper, but I wasn't gonna give up. Not when I was so close. If I could just ask him a few more questions, make his mind a little bit more on the numb side, send him another Minesweeper board, maybe, just maybe, I can make him slip up and cause him to lose. It could work, but I only got one shot left. Gotta make it count.
This'll cool you off, George.
What's your opinion on Mario Wonders so far?
I'm really interested to see how it turns out. I definitely plan to pick it up and play it when it comes out. We don't know a whole lot about the game beyond what they've shown in the few trailers that they've done, but there's a member of the Super Mario World Kaizo community who got a chance to play a demo of Mario Wonder. It has been confirmed that shell jumps are possible in Mario Wonder. So that has ramifications for potential speedrunning Kaizo style tricks that you can use. Being able to change Mario's base abilities with badges, that was something that I thought was really, really cool in Paper Mario. And getting that in a traditional 2D platformer, I'm excited for it.
What is your content creation process? Like, how do you go about making videos?
I mean, when it boils down to it, I stream on Twitch. I take the games, I play through them, and those get saved as a recording over on Twitch's servers. I'll take and download that footage and edit it down, usually to where, it depends on what I'm making, but usually to where I'm just making progress through levels, and I can cut that down to where it's actually watchable instead of me just struggling with whatever it is I'm playing.
Finally, after a few more questions, it was time to strike for round 2. I sent him a Minesweeper board, and before he could think, I sent him another one, and another one, and another one. He was flooded. There was nothing he could do but squirm. Germdove, more like Squirmdove, am I right? Oh shit, he's actually winning.
Far bottom left corner. The empty space to the right of the topmost one on the right side. Directly below the 2 on the left. Probably the tile immediately above the far right 2.
Kaizo Mario is obviously known for their extreme difficulty, and obviously because of that, you'll die a lot in these games. How do you keep your calm? Because you seem like a pretty collected guy. Like, how do you not just scream and throw your controller constantly?
I mean, I never really feel that compelled to lose my temper and get angry and scream at the game, because ultimately it's all within my control, and it's a matter of just pushing through it until I beat it.
Huh. You know, maybe beating him at Minesweeper wouldn't have helped my self-esteem anyways. You know, I don't even know why I was upset in the first place. All I had to do is keep pushing forward. I've been in control this whole time. It's my YouTube video. Yeah. You know what? I don't even know how to play Minesweeper. I'm gonna finish the interview with Germdove, because that's what I want to do. What kind of instrument does a skeleton play?
Well, see, they would play a trombone, but they have no body to play for.
So what would you say your favorite Kaizo Mario game or level is? Just out of curiosity.
I have a couple of answers for that. Probably my favorite game is Luminescent. That came out, I want to say, in 2021 by the Boogeyman. Boogeyman is an artist by trade, and the things that he's done with Super Mario World, making palettes that look good together and having a consistent color for each individual level that you go through. It's just a beautiful game. It's fun. It has unique and interesting gimmicks through most of the levels. As soon as it came out, it was basically just an instant classic.
So what are your future goals and aspirations within the Kaizo community? Is there a specific hack that you're looking forward to trying to beat, or one you've been trying to beat for a long time here, or the community's just been trying to tackle?
Something that's going to be coming up soon for me is Let's Give Up. That's a very cape-intensive hack. Pretty much everything that's possible to do with cape is present in there. It's probably the next big thing I'm going to try to tackle, is I think what I should say.
Hey random people, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. Special thanks to Germdove for actually doing this video with me. He's a great guy and I recommend watching his content because it's fucking amazing. His TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube will all be the top links in the description, and if you want to watch the full interview, you can sign up for my Patreon. First 7 days are free of charge. Again, thank you so much for watching and have a day, random people.